Hello and welcome to What It Is. My name is Jordana, and I'm just going to get right into the reading. I've already shuffled. The cards are ready. I read for creatives and entrepreneurs who are on the path, and my intention is to help you receive the guidance that you need and help you stay aligned and feel empowered towards your vision. So I read mind, body, and soul lines, past, present, and future. And then we have a significator card and a good luck card of the day from the good luck deck. All right. So in the mind line of the past position, we have Seven of Wands, conflict in the reverse position. Here's what it looks like. Upright, I like to transmute the energy of the cards as I go along, because I believe that when the cards come up in reverse, they're simply showing us where we have energy that needs to move. And so in the past position, there's a sense that the mind has been keeping things in a sense of stagnancy. With it in reverse, the energy is pointing back towards you, but not necessarily in a way that is beneficial to your path. We need courage and we need movement and we need to set ourselves free in order to pursue our vision. And if we're trying to please people, or we're afraid of what people are going to say, or we start holding ourselves back because we're not sure if we're good enough, or if we know enough, or if we're worthy enough, there's so many reasons and limiting beliefs that can get in the way of your vision. And so we need that courage to break through those limiting beliefs, to break through those old ways of being, and to really leave that past self in the past. We have Aeon, rebirth, in the alignment line of the mind line. Aeon reminds us that the rebirth is always happening. It can always happen in any moment. We don't have to hold on to the old ways of being. In fact, if we're trying to, or if we're working on a vision that is outside of the normal reality that we have been existing in, our family systems have been existing in, society exists in, this paradigm, this patriarchal system that we've all been living in for the past 2,000 years or more, since things started to shift from matriarchal societies. So we all need this rebirth. It's time to step into this energy of change and of growth, and to allow new beginnings to come in. And all of that has to start at an emotional level. We have the Ace of Cups in the future position. Tapping into that emotion of that future reality that you want to experience is what helps you manifest it faster. When you allow your body to feel somatically, your nervous system to accept and receive new energy, that is what allows it to manifest into fruition and come into being faster. We have virtue, Three of Wands in the reverse position of the body line. Again, it's that sense of holding oneself back, trying to be perfect, trying to wait until everything is aligned instead of just making the move, taking the next step, taking the next action step that leads you forward instead of ruminating on it or thinking about it, because energy starts to get trapped like that. Your energy starts to trap in your lower energy centers in your body, in your lower chakra system, and isn't able to flow up through your entire energy column, and you're not as connected with the divine. It's a sense of stagnancy and not seeing the vision for what it is. If you are a purpose-driven entrepreneur, your vision is about everyone else. It's not about you. Your mission isn't about you. It's about everyone else. And so when we start to become too centered on ourselves and what is happening in our own lives or our own limiting beliefs, we're going to start to cap our potential. And then we're going to end up out of alignment and stuck. We have oppression, 10 of Wands in the central position of the alignment line. It's in reverse though. So it's showing this energy is changing and moving, and we're starting to be able to see how to align with that future reality through your imagination. Because whatever you can imagine in your imagination and you can feel into and you can experience in your inner world, you are able to manifest in your outer reality. You have to set yourself free to do so, though. You have to allow yourself to no longer oppress yourself. Our limiting beliefs are a side of ourselves that's oppressing ourselves, saying, oh, I don't know if you're ready. I don't know if you should try that yet. I don't know. I don't know. What are people going to say? What are people going to think? I mean, to be perfectly honest, I've been going through it myself because I have been hesitating going on camera, hiding behind my little AI, my AI created visualizers a lot because I just didn't have the space set up and I didn't feel ready. And so you're ready when you're ready. There's no shame in it. But the fastest way to figure out what the next step is to just take action and to not hold back, because the only way to learn is through failure. Failure is full of lessons, the lessons that move us forward into new realities. You don't know what you don't know, and so you don't know until you try. And there really is no such thing. You get the lesson you need. There's no such thing as failure. You get the lesson you need and you get to move on. So make a lot of mistakes and make them fast so you can keep on moving forward and you can keep on elevating and finding new ways of relating to the world. We have in the spirit line, we have truce, Four of Swords in the reverse position. So a sense of imbalance, a sense of things being out, just being a touch out of touch with source, right? When we're looking outside of ourselves for connection or for validation or for some sort of answer, we are seeking connection with source, but we don't see it as that. We see it as, oh, when I get that thing, I'll feel the peace. When I accomplish this, I'll feel the success. When I make this happen, I'll feel the joy. The Four of Swords is about aligning yourself with the reality that you're working on creating and allowing yourself to tap into that peaceful place in your mind and really learn how to balance your emotions in a place of your thoughts, which create your emotions, to be able to have them stabilized in a peaceful, calm frequency. Because when you're able to maintain that calm, steady frequency, you are able to expand safely in places that you have never even imagined yourself to be able to go, because your nervous system is like, oh, change is so uncomfortable. Well, get used to discomfort, because this whole entrepreneurial journey, the journey of being a creative, the journey of stepping outside of the box is uncomfortable as all get out. It's going to test every bit of your sense of self. And the best way to be able to guide yourself through that process is have a practice that allows you to discipline your mind to keep yourself in that steady, calm frequency. The longer you're able to hold the frequency of what you want, the faster it materializes. You don't get what you want through effort. You get what you want through alignment, through vibrating on the same frequency of your desires. It sounds trickier than it is. It's actually the most simple thing, but we overcomplicate it as everything. It's really all about just really keeping that calm sense of grace and peace inside. We have Princess of Cups. Imbolc was yesterday, and Imbolc reminds us that the fertility is returning, the spring is returning. We are returning to source in everything that we do. No matter what we're endeavoring in life, we are working on returning to source if we're part of this conscious creative path, right? And we have to be that guide for ourselves. Saint Brigid was a guide for others. She would bring them back to the stone circles, bring them back to that ancient knowledge, bring them back to that ancestral wisdom that we all can tap into at any time when we allow ourselves to open, to become that vessel and to be a portal. And in order to do that, you have to stop caring what other people think. You have to not give a fuck what other people think about what you're doing. Tap into the people that need you and work towards them. Tap into the vision that is calling you. Your desires are the roadmap. They're leading you towards what you want, but we are taught to suppress our desires. We're taught that it's selfish to want more. We're taught that it's greedy to want to expand or to want to take up more space, or we should be quiet, or we should diminish our light because we might make other people uncomfortable. Fuck all that. Queen of Wands, Kali energy. Get into that energy of, I am the creator and I am the destroyer. I can build worlds, I can destroy worlds. Kali does not give a shit what other people think. She's going to make moves. That Queen of Wands energy, just action, taking forward movement, expansion. She's the expander of life. When you allow that energy to be part of your experience and you tap into that energy of Kali and the Queen of Wands, you're tapping into something that is greater than you. You're opening yourself up and you're surrendering to Source and saying, Source, move through me, come through me, because I will be the vessel. My body is the vessel, and I will channel forward the energy that I need to and create what is for the highest good of all. I will give my light out to the world because it helps the world. So, Holly, tap into that inner power, allow yourself that rebirth, allow yourself that growth. You, in the position of the significator card, that symbolizes you, we have the star, Aquarius, the star in reverse. Don't hesitate. Lean into your rebirth. Trust the process. Trust the universe. You see how she's washing her hair in this pool? This pool symbolizes the universe. This is her surrendering, saying that I can absorb and give back to the universe. You're giving to the universe what you wish to receive. The same way you treat other people the way you wish to be treated, treat the universe that same way. If you want the universe to treat you with abundance, treat it abundantly. Wake up and say thank you. Wake up and say, I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so joyful to be alive. Universe, show me how good it's going to get today. What can you show me that is a miracle today? Show me more miracles. I'm ready to receive more miracles. It's allowing yourself to receive that knowledge from the universe and trusting that this foundation behind you, that you've built this foundation in your inner world, and you've created a reality that is stable within you, that allows you to expand in a place of self-trust and inner safety, not waiting for the rest of the world to make you feel safe, moving forward with an inner sense of safety, trusting that you are always going to be able to connect to Source. You're going to get the answers you need. You're going to get the information you're going to need. And your best move in all of this, the Queen of Cups and the good luck card of the day, is just to feel good. Allow yourself to feel good. Allow yourself to experience life as this rich, joyful, ceremonial experience. We only get this one life. It's a complete gift, and yet we spend so much time wishing and wanting and waiting and yearning. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll do that thing, or maybe I'll try that thing that feels so uncomfortable down the road because I don't want to get into it now. And make yourself feel safe in this moment and move forward, knowing that you are going to be pouring from your heart. When we move from the heart, we just had this Leo full moon, the Leo, the lion, taming that inner fire within you and really holding yourself to your own shadows, because it is within our shadows that we find our light and we find that emotional sense of safety. We give it to ourselves. No one else can give you the love that you seek until you hold it within. No one else can satisfy, nothing else. No people, no place, no thing can satisfy your inner yearning if you don't know how to give those feelings to yourself, give those emotions, that emotional safety, that love, that nurturing, that kindness, that self-trust. Talk to that little inner child inside of you and remind them how important they are. Have the voice that's in your head be kind and loving towards yourself as you traverse this journey, because it's hard enough as it is. Don't make it any harder on yourself. There's no reason to suffer. It's a choice. Suffering is a choice. Life is always going to give you challenges and obstacles and pain that we have to move through. But if you learn to see all of that pain and all of that struggle as a means to grow you, you can only win from every experience. You can only move forward in every experience. Everything is there to teach us. So let's get into the runes and see what they have to say. So we have you, the past, the future, the basis, the challenge, and the best outcome. So in the you position, we have Nauthiz. Nauthiz is the rune of constraint. Again, that Four of Swords energy of mentally learning how to create a sense of stability within. If we lean into our own chaos too much, yes, allow for it to flow. Yes, allow for there to be chaos because we create beauty from chaos. Kali creates beauty from chaos. And so when we allow ourselves that place of safety, let's just see what the book says too. I truly love reading out of this book because, like I always say, I'm still learning the runes. I'm still learning the cards. I've had this deck since I was 13 or 14 years old, and I'm still learning every day. I love listening to other readers and learning new things about the cards, and I'm always learning new things about the runes too. So never be afraid to be a lifelong learner. My favorite thing about learning is to learn how much I don't know. The more that I learn, the more I know I don't know. The universe is so vast and there's so much information out there, and we're just getting like the tiniest bit of it. So just relax and have fun and let yourself expand and explore. Pain is necessary for the growth. That constraint, it can feel difficult. It's dealing with the lessons that come out of the things that we think are limiting us. We're not actually limited by anything unless we think we are. And, we're not really a victim of our circumstances unless we think we are. And I know that we can put that out into the world and we can say, well, there's all this suffering in the world and there's all this chaos in the world and this trauma and there's so many people going through horrible situations and they're born into these situations. How can that constraint be beneficial to them? But great teachers come out of great pain. And not everyone is going to be called to the path of being a teacher or being a guide for others, but the ones that come out of great pain have so much to share with the world. And we're able to share and we're able to give to the world because we've built this strong foundation. Uruz in the past position, Uruz points to possession, it points to stability, it points to having that foundation that allows you, even if it's just that inner self-trust that allows you to believe that something good is going to come out of every situation. Everything has the power to be transformed, and if we have that sense of strength within us, then nothing can stop us. This rune is about new beginnings and terminations of old endings, and it indicates that the life you've been living is no longer serving you. It has outgrown its form. It must die so that energy can be released into new birth, into new growth, rebirth, the star, a new form. It's a room of passage, and as such, part of the cycle of self-transformation. Positive growth and change, however, may involve a passage into the darkness, being able to face your own shadows, because it is through our shadows that we find our light. So being willing to go into the darkness in order to find the light. Again, Kali reminds us to embrace our darkness. She's not afraid to change. She's not afraid to transform. She's not afraid to do the necessary work, because you can put on a facade of enlightenment. You can go to the schools, you can learn from all the teachers, you can learn all the information you want. But if you're not truly willing to be fully embodied in what you're learning and in what you are teaching, you're not being true to yourself. And Kali is authentic as they come, right? Kali doesn't care. She is who she is. And authenticity is the highest frequency that we can have. It's even higher than love. if you move from your heart, you are on a pretty high frequency. You're sharing with the world from this place of elevation. You have this high frequency about you, but there still can be a sense that I will show love in this way because I think that it'll make these people more comfortable if I show it in this way. Authenticity is just, this is who I am, take it or leave it. I'm going to be loving because that is who I am. I'm not going to be loving because I need you to respond to my love or to the way that I'm being in any sense. I'm just going to be completely me. And that is some of the deepest work that we can do, and learning really how to communicate with ourselves and know what is true for us. With Raidho in the future position in the reverse, Raidho is all about communication. And the most important communication that you can have is with yourself and is with source, and is with trusting yourself and trusting source. If you're unable to tap into your intuition and hear source and hear your guides and your higher self speaking to you, your ancestors you can channel through, your spirit guides, angels, all of this knowledge and wisdom and energy is available to you when you're willing to go within and become that calm place and be able to receive, to allow yourself to receive that energy. So in the reverse, it puts you on notice to be particularly attentive to personal relationships. The people that we place ourselves around, we become like. Humans attune to each other. We're like tuning forks. So if you hang out with people that are on a frequency that is lower than your frequency, and this isn't judgment, right? We go through all the frequencies all day long. Like, we're not judging anyone for their past or for their belief systems or for their own internal limitations. People go through some crazy stuff in life. And so we're not here to put anyone down for not being farther along on the journey. You wake up when you wake up, you're ready when you're ready, you heal when you heal. And everybody's journey is done in their own time. So, it's very important if you are trying to become someone new, to place yourself in situations where you're around people who have that sense of expansion, who have that sense of potential and possibility and are really tapped into it and moving their energy in that way so that you can attune to their frequency and they can attune to yours, and you can lift each other up instead of being like crabs in a barrel and pulling each other back down. So be mindful of who you're around and keep a good humor about yourself. Like I said earlier, treating other people how you want to be treated. Excuse me. Take some water. Drinking a lot of water, allowing your energy to move. Water is a conduit. We are made up of water. So we too are conduits, and we're moving energy around. And if you notice, if you're in a bad mood, people around you pick up on it. If you're in a good mood, people pick up on it. You smile at a stranger on the street, you change their whole energy, you change their day. You get around people who make you laugh. It make you laugh. It lifts your vibration. It changes your energy. And we all can do with more flow. Laguz is all about flow, conduct, water, move, allow yourself to move. Staying stagnant serves no one. And we're here on a mission for a short amount of time, right? We have this limited experience here. And time is a construct, right? It's not even real. But we have this limited experience to make the most of, to offer the most beauty into the world, and to help as many people as we possibly can, And the challenge is always, Tiwaz, to be that spiritual warrior. And spirituality to me is communication with source. I don't need a book. I don't need the cards even. The cards just help me tell the story. The cards help me tune into myself. The runes help me tune into myself. The journey of the self, the search for the Holy Grail, the Ace of Cups, the new beginning, is the journey of self. It's the entrepreneurial journey, is the journey of self. How do we get to know ourselves better so that we can allow ourselves to expand and to change and to grow? And we do that by being brave, and by seeing ourselves as warriors. The battle is always with the self. but we can prepare ourselves for that battle. We can do things that fortify us. We can take care of ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. We are the vessel, right? But we contain spirit within us. We contain multitudes, and we have the ability and the magic to create new worlds. But we must take care of the vessel. And that means watch what you consume, what you read, what you watch on TV, what you see on your phone, what you look at all day, the people you talk to, the people you're around, the food you eat, the energy that you're taking in. What are you consuming so that you're caring for your vessel, so that you are purifying yourself, so that you can continue forward and truly create that stability and that financial growth? Looks best down there. Can you see that? That is Fehu. In the future position, the best outcome. Fehu is all about possessions, signified by cattle. So it's about expansion, it's about growth, but it's about growth in a way that is sustainable and in a way that truly fortifies us as we move forward into this next new world and as we build a new way of being. Reality is splitting. I don't know if you've noticed, but you can see like such distinct realities. We all create our own reality. So there are as many worlds as there are people, and then extrapolate that out into everybody's imagination, because I can place myself in many, many, many different realities simply by tapping into my imagination. So can everyone else. So we all have access to this whole quantum field to play in, and we can allow ourselves to do that. I think I kind of lost my train of thought. Let me see if I can pick it back up. I kind of lost it. So I'm going to read what Fehu says. Oh, yeah. So the worlds are splitting, right? So you can see we have horrible stuff happening. All this awful, awful trauma and chaos is going on. But then we also have all of this beauty that's happening. We have people kidnapping people and stealing them and putting them in cages. And we have a group of monks walking across the country for peace. We have people lining up to watch these people and just being moved to tears by being in proximity to that level of peace. Do you see how the energy transfers? People are standing there in silence and awe and observation of that level of love and authenticity and just being so moved by it. They don't even have to communicate with these monks in order to feel that peace. I'm not even close to them, and I can feel the peace that they are bringing into the world, because that is how energy works. And we are all nothing but energy. We're all just energy at the subatomic level. We're just a bunch of particles vibrating around. So don't take shit so seriously. So Fehu 82. Let's see what we have to say. Yes, nourishment. It's a rune fulfillment, ambition satisfied, rewards received, love fulfilled. It promises nourishment from the most worldly to the most sacred and divine. For if the ancient principle, as above, so below, is true, then we are also here to nourish God, giving back to the universe. Oh, you guys, this is so exciting. We're on a whole new leg of the journey together, and I'm so glad that everyone that is along with me is here. And I look forward to seeing you, and feel free to leave some comments down below. Let me know what stood out to you. Let me know what helped you along the path today. That repeating the information that you take in, writing things down helps train your brain. We're all just here to create new neural pathways. We've gone through a lot of stuff. We've gone through some hard things, and we create new worlds by starting in the mind and creating new neural pathways and learning how to balance. So keep practicing, keep growing, keep taking small steps and making small decisions that move you forward. Practicing breath work, practicing meditation, getting outside in nature, being grateful, loving your life. As much as, even if you're faking it at first, your brain can't tell the difference. Put a smile on your face. It'll change your vibe. All right, my darlings, I could go on and on. Truly, thank you for being here. Much love.